Hello! So, a couple weeks ago, I went to McDonald's in search of these. These are Disney Happy Meal toys. As part of a promotion for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, McDonald's and Disney partnered up to do a Happy Meal collection of 10 different toys representing different rides and attractions at the Walt Disney World Resort. And I wanted to get at least half of those toys, and I did. I got 5 out of the 10. But since editing that video, and the promotion's still going on, I want to get the rest of the toys. It's incredibly fun. There's so much nostalgia about just getting a Happy Meal toy, and especially one that is just so relevant to myself and my life, living in Orlando right next to Walt Disney World. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to a bunch of different McDonald's again today, just today, to attempt to get the rest of the toys that I need from that collection. There are some stipulations that I'm going to implement this time, because last time I wanted to be surprised, so I bought a Happy Meal without requesting any sort of a toy, without purchasing the toy by itself. I'm actually going to go into different McDonald's today and specifically ask for certain toys. I'm going to see what toys that they have and then choose one that I don't have, presuming that they have all of the toys in stock at multiple different franchises around Orlando. I don't know, but I want to see if I can complete the collection today. So, let's go hop in the car. Okay, so my first stop is going to be the McDonald's over by SeaWorld. This one's going to be a little bit different because I'm actually going to try to exchange a toy here because I have a lot of Conductor Goofy toys from the collection, and I'm going to see if I can exchange one that I haven't opened yet for a toy that I need. Okay, I'm heading inside. Here's my Conductor Goofy toy. Let's see if they have one that I could exchange for this one, I'm hoping. So surprisingly, they did not have the Disney toys at that McDonald's. They were recently recalled, but I thought that most of the McDonald's had the new set of Disney toys in stock because almost a week ago now I was able to go to a McDonald's that had the new toys without the QR codes because that was the purpose for the recall. So okay, I guess I'm heading off to my next McDonald's, hopefully over by Walt Disney World Resort, and I'm presuming that that's going to have, or I'll have a little bit more success over there, I'm hoping. So actually, instead of going all the way over to Disney because it's on the way from SeaWorld, I stopped by the McDonald's that's across from the outlet mall, so hopefully I have a little bit more luck here getting a toy than I did back over by SeaWorld. And they don't have the Happy Meal toys there either. What? I swear that I thought the recall was completed by now because the toys are only supposed to be in the restaurants for another couple weeks or so. So where are the Disney toys? Okay, I made it to the McDonald's over by Disney Springs. Surely this one will have them, right? This McDonald's across from Walt Disney World property will have the Disney World toys. Okay, so that was a little bit more promising. Check it out, the new entrance sign over here. So they did have the Disney toys, but they only had one, and it's one that I already had. It was the Tower of Terror toy. So that at least does mean that there is some hope in terms of getting a toy that I don't have today. But now I'm heading over to Animal Kingdom to see if the McDonald's over there has one. All right, I made it over to the McDonald's by Animal Kingdom. I've been going inside all of the restaurants, so I'm gonna do that here unless I can't. So I guess I'll see in just a second. Okay, so never mind. I am gonna have to go through the drive-thru. There was a sign that said their dining room is currently closed. So heading through the drive-thru. So wish me luck. Do they have toys here? Okay, and they totally did have a toy that I don't have. I'm hoping that they put it in here. And yep, there she is. It is Minnie Mouse on the Pirates of the Caribbean. That is great. Okay, finally, I got a toy that I don't have. Yay. Okay, hello from Disney Springs. So I'm continuing my McDonald's adventure back over by Universal, so I'm backtracking a little bit. There are a few McDonald's over there that I'm feeling pretty optimistic about having some sort of a toy. So I guess we'll see if they do. Of course, on the way to Universal, there's a McDonald's on International Drive. There's a few McDonald's around International Drive, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop off here. I had luck here before, so let's see if I can get lucky again. So they did have the Disney toys there, but yet again, it was one that I already have. It was the Tower of Terror toy again, so I'm still on the hunt for toys that I don't have, so I'm heading down to the world's largest formerly entertainment McDonald's down at the end of I Drive. So let's see if they have a different toy. All right, so there's the world's largest formerly world's largest entertainment McDonald's that I'm turning into right now. I've been going inside all of these McDonald's, like I've said. So, okay, yeah, it looks like people are able to go inside. Okay, it just makes it easier to have a conversation about this. So this is the second floor of McDonald's, which is really, really cool. I haven't been here in kind of a while. I think I am gonna go through the drive-thru because it's a bit busy downstairs, so it'll be a little bit easier to actually talk to somebody about it probably in the drive-thru this time. Okay, so never mind. I went up and I asked, and they have the Pluto toy here. I was just checking at the menu out of curiosity. They have pizza, pasta, Philly cheesesteak, ham and cheese, French toast, and Belgian waffles here. This is intense. And a fish tank. Okay. Getting back into the car, I guess. So what I've gathered is that a variety of toys is being delivered to various McDonald's around Orlando. I just need to try to find the right one. And luckily there's one pretty much right over here on the other side of the interstate. Okay, so this one was pretty good luck for me last time. I got a toy here that I hadn't gotten, and it was pretty surprising, so maybe I'll be surprised again. Okay, so they apparently, allegedly, did not have the Disney toys, which I find interesting because when I came last week, they had the recall toys, the replacements for them, but they said they didn't have them, so I took their word for it. So now I'm heading over to Universal. All right, I made it over to Universal property. There's McDonald's right over here on the corner across from Universal. So I'm curious if they have toys, hopefully, presumably. Okay, so I'm about to head inside. I've been considering just going through the drive-thru for McDonald's because going inside really doesn't change anything in particular about my experience. I don't know, I did it to be a little bit more personable with the people I'm trying to bargain for these McDonald's toys, but it doesn't seem to be making too much of a difference. Okay, so I totally take that back. I got myself a Happy Meal, and guess which toy I got? It's this one. It's Donald in a Mad Tea Party teacup. Okay, so now I'm driving past fun spots to McDonald's that I don't know if I've ever been to. So this will be a new experience for me. Yeah, this is across from the old Artagon Mall over here. So that's cool. Deezerland Action Park. That looks like that's gonna be really cool whenever that opens, but okay. I think I'm gonna go through the drive-thru for this McDonald's and just ask through the drive-thru just to see if that actually does impact my potential of getting a toy that I haven't gotten before. Well, that was a new one. So they had the toys, but she said they weren't allowed to sell them. So not sure what's up with that unless they still have the recall toys that they're not allowed to sell. But wow, this is pretty interestingly inconsistent, huh? So now I'm heading over to the Millennium Mall area to see what the situation is over there. Okay, so I made it over to the Millennia area, and what I think it is that I'd anticipate the likelihood of being dismissed in the drive-thru is probably greater than if I went inside and asked in person, because they'd want to keep this line moving out here. But if there's nobody in line, then I feel less pressured, I guess, on their part. All right, so they had the toys, but it was Minnie Mouse on a Pirates of the Caribbean boat, which of course I already have. And the next McDonald's is gonna be this one on John Young Parkway that I don't really have any notable landmarks to say that it's near, but it's a McDonald's and they might have the toys that I need. Okay, no luck here. They had some duplicates, so I think it's about time to get serious. I've been serious this entire time, but I am getting even more serious. I'm going far way away to try to find these toys. I'm gonna drive all the way down to Kissimmee, probably. So on my way over to Kissimmee, I'm gonna stop by Hunter's Creek and just see if any of the McDonald's over there have any of the toys that I need. I'm getting serious about this, so I'm gonna ask specifically for the toys that I need in hopes that they have them. So wish me luck. And hello there from Hunter's Creek. Let's see if I have any luck here. I know this video is incredibly repetitive at this point, but hey, I'm being optimistic. Okay, another duplicate toy. They had Minnie on a pirate ship, so I'm gonna check a couple more here in Hunter's Creek and then probably head over to or towards Kissimmee. Okay, so this McDonald's is over by the Loop, which as far as just orientation for Orlando, I don't really know, but I got my oil changed over at Pep Boys a while ago. Okay, so they did not have the Disney toys here. Unfortunately, they had the boxes, but no Disney toys, so off to Kissimmee. And hello from Kissimmee, more or less. There's Gaylord Palms over there, so the McDonald's that I'm heading to over here is pretty much across from Fun Spot, the Old Town area, so let's see what they have over here. There's Old Town right there, and Fun Spot's right behind it, and then right across the streets is McDonald's. Man, I've been to so many McDonald's today. And guess what? I just got out of the drive-thru, and sure enough, I got a toy that I need. It's Goofy on Expedition Everest, presumably. That's rocks. Okay, I just have a couple more that I need. What a day. So in that direction would be Walt Disney World, all of the theme parks, but I'm heading down 192 to the various McDonald's on this road, hoping that I get the rest of the toys, but if I don't, this might be the end of my adventure. This is Sherbeth Road, which actually connects directly to Disney's Animal Kingdom. So that's pretty much right behind this McDonald's, which is what I'm going to right now in hopes of getting one of the last couple toys that I need. So no, they did not have a toy that I didn't already have, but what I've been worrying what was gonna happen actually happened, where I was boxed in the drive-thru by cars, so I felt obligated to buy something, so I got an M&M McFlurry. Right there's Island H2O, which I still haven't been to, hopefully at some point. I'm getting kind of close to where my family and I took a vacation a couple years ago when my entire family came down. We stayed in a little vacation house way down here on 192. So this McDonald's was just a little bit down the road from the last one, a little bit odd to get to, but if they have the toys, then no complaints. Okay, so no luck with that McDonald's, so I'm heading all the way down to Kagan Crossings to see my luck with the final McDonald's, at least over in this direction. And here I am at the McDonald's by Kagan Crossings. I think I'm gonna go ahead and park and head inside for this one. I'm trying to do a little bit of a variety for both going through the drive-thru and then heading inside. I am getting so close because I got another Happy Meal, of course, and the one that came with this Happy Meal is Daisy riding Soarin' over Spaceship Earth. So I need one more toy to complete this set, and I have no idea where to get it. So I drove from Kissimmee to Claremont, and now I think I'm in Davenport, but I'm at another McDonald's. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up in Alabama or the Florida Keys at this point. Nope, they did not have the one that I need. So I need Mickey and Minnie in the Runaway Railway car. It's the last one that I need. It's the last one in the entire set, and I can't find it anywhere. I have not seen it the entire time that the collection's even been out. So I'm gradually making my way back to my apartment, but I'm stopping off at a few McDonald's on the way just to ask if they have that particular toy that I need. We'll see. Nope, no luck back there, so I'm leaving Champions Gate. I think there's McDonald's way down here. Should I even bother trying to orient myself at this point? I'm just going to a bunch of different McDonald's everywhere, all over Florida. Guess what? I'm at another McDonald's. Whoa! I know you're so incredibly surprised. I'm gonna see if they have a particular toy that I've been looking for today. So I got so excited because I asked if they had the toy of the car, and they said that they did, so I got a Happy Meal, but it's this car. It's not the one that I'm looking for, the one with Mickey and Minnie in it. So I got another duplicate of the dinosaur toy. Oh boy. All right, so I made it to Celebration. This is gonna be the final McDonald's that I go to. The sun has now set. I've been driving around Orlando for 6 hours looking for these toys. I'm gonna go ahead and park and head inside just to go and end this how I started this. We'll see what happens. And alas, I was unsuccessful in attempting to get every single Happy Meal toy that I needed, so I am heading home. All right, so I made it back home with all of my Happy Meals, which I've shared with Brennan. Say hi, Brennan.
Hi.
We're having Happy Meals for dinner tonight. I Okay, there they go. I didn't anticipate that taking as long as it did, and still not technically succeeding. There's one more elusive toy out there that I need to try to find. I don't know if I'm gonna get it at a restaurant or if I'm just gonna give up and buy it on eBay for a couple dollars, but it'd be nice to get the entire set, as much time and effort and apparently finances I've invested in this. I don't know yet, but I don't think this video is gonna end until I have that toy, so you'll know in just a second. And hello again. So the video where I went to go get these toys from over 20 McDonald's in one day, that was, at the point that I'm recording this, about 3 weeks ago, back in November around Thanksgiving. The promotion at McDonald's for the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway Happy Meal toys has since concluded. That promotion is over, and I wanted to get that final toy, and so what I had to do is buy it on eBay. So I have it. I finally have the little red car Mickey and Minnie toy from this promotion. So I have completed all 10 toys, and it took a lot of effort. I was incredibly surprised with the amount of effort that it took to get all of these toys, and I'll talk about it a little bit more in just a second. First, I wanted to show off the toys that I actually got from going to McDonald's and purchasing a Happy Meal. So there is Goofy in a train for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. There's Mickey in a rocket ship for Mission Space. There's Minnie in a time rover for Dinosaur. There's Pluto in a boat for Jungle Cruise. There's Goofy in a minecart for Expedition Everest. There's Mickey in an elevator for the Tower of Terror. There's Minnie in a boat for Pirates of the Caribbean. There is Donald in a teacup for the Mad Tea Party. And then there is Daisy in a glider for Soarin' Around the World. And then finally, a final toy. There's Mickey and Minnie in the little red car representing Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. I could not find this anywhere. After I recorded that video, I went back to McDonald's multiple times over the past 3 weeks until the promotion just completely ended altogether, and I could not find this toy. There were multiple McDonald's where they ended the promotion early and they didn't have the toys, so it was very, very confusing, and my only option actually ended up being just purchasing this on eBay, which I really didn't want to do, but I found it for just a couple dollars on eBay, which is pretty much what the toy would be if you bought it by itself anyway. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and it took kind of a while to get here, but now I have the entire collection, so there it is. Alright, so all of the toys have been connected together to create a train, because you are able to connect them all together, and then once you move them, they all create a different animation. So I'm going to go ahead and start moving this along the ground here. So let's see if you can see what each one's doing individually. So there's a Goofy, there's Mickey, there's Minnie, there's Pluto, there's Goofy again, and Mickey, and Minnie, and there's Donald, and Daisy, and then Mickey and Minnie again. Let's see if I can turn this around and keep it going in the other direction here. There we go, a little bit closer perspective on what each toy is actually doing here. And I'm obviously going pretty slow, because if you did it pretty fast, it might not stay together all the way. Yep. So there they are, all 10 toys, which it took me a very long time to try to balance all 10 of them in the palm of my hand, but after an entire month, more than a month, and many both documented and undocumented trips to McDonald's, and just did an innumerable amount of Happy Meal toys, I finally got all 10 toys, so I can finally just be at peace with this collection. I did have a good time collecting all of these, and it's going to be kind of fun just to have these to put on a shelf to display, but ultimately I'm happy, and I've never completed a Happy Meal set before, and I didn't anticipate having to utilize eBay to make it happen, but that's what ended up happening. Now, speaking of eBay, that kind of segues me into the next part of this video, and I'm going to go ahead and go change my shirt real quick for that, so give me just a second. So because I did not get a Happy Meal with that final toy, I'm going to indulge on some other childhood snacks for lunch right now, and then as a transition into what we're going to be doing for the second half of this video, I'm going to have Arlo, if I can grab all these guys, I'm going to have Arlo choose a starter Pokemon. This is a big decision, Arlo. We have Squirtle, we have Bulbasaur, and then we have Charmander, but it looks like you are already going towards Charmander, aren't you? Well, I don't blame you. He's my favorite too, honestly, but no love for Bulbasaur, no love for Squirtle. Got a grass type, we got a water type. You're going straight for the fire type, aren't you? Okay, well, Arlo has spoken, but let's go ahead and start the second part of this video, which I think is going to be kind of fun. All right, so I've changed my shirt. Brennan is here as well.
Hi.
And we are going to be opening up some more Pokemon cards. And I had to get these on eBay because Pokemon Evolutions booster packs are very popular right now because this is essentially a reprint of the original base set pack of Pokemon cards that was released over 20 years ago. These are a really, really popular item to get. And so I couldn't find them in stores anywhere. I went to dozens of Family Dollars and Dollar Trees and Walmarts and every store you could possibly imagine that would probably have these in stock. They don't because everybody is buying them and then selling them on eBay kind of aggressively. All of these scalpers are just buying up the entire stores. So I bought these a while ago at a very reasonable price and now they've completely skyrocketed, so I'm not going to be buying them online anymore because I don't really want to support that kind of scalping. But what we're going to do is we have 4 packs. We're each going to open up 2, I think. We have each of the different pack arts. We're going to go and just shuffle these up and just randomly distribute them so that there's no discussion as to who deserves what inside the packs. I think that's going to be fair.
It almost ended us.
So what we're going to
so
do...
mad.
I wasn't mad, I was just sad.
That you didn't get the Charizard.
Well, maybe my luck's going to change today. Maybe I'm going to open this up and get a Charizard in one of the packs. So go ahead and shuffle them up, and then I guess we'll just see who gets what. There's Arlo on the couch, and what Brennan's going to go and do is just shuffle them up behind her back, and she's going to give me one, and then herself one, and then me one, and herself one.
Or I'm just going to do it like this.
That'll work too. So I'm opening up the Charizard and Venusaur pack, which is, I think, what I opened up last time, and then Brennan's going to open up the Blastoise and Raichu pack. Who do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go and open up the Venusaur pack first. So we have a trainer card. We have another trainer card. We have a Haunter. We have a Ghastly. A Sandshrew. A Weedle. A Tangela. A Ponyta. A reverse Hitmonchan, and then a Raticate as the rare. Alright, so Brennan's doing the Raichu pack now.
So double colorless, trainer, a Metapod, a Pikachu, a Growlithe, a Machop, a Nidoran, a Ponyta, a reverse Magikarp, ooh, pretty. Ooh,
what?
And a Mewtwo EX card!
You got that one last time!
The Mewtwo?
Yes!
Did I?
Yes!
Wow!
What in the heck? Okay, here's my chance to hopefully get a holographic. If I don't, I'll be a little bit sad. So, a trainer. Here comes Team Rocket. This is a secret rare.
Ooh.
A Magmar. Vulpix. Energy.
Ooh, that one's pretty.
Magikarp. Weedle. Electabuzz. A reverse holographic trainer. And the Starmie! No, why can't I get holographics?
Oh my god.
Okay, the final pack of the day. Brennan's gonna open up that Blastoise pack.
Is Roy gonna be upset?
Probably.
If I get something cool again. Alright, got Poliwhirl, Trainer, another Growlithe, another Machop, another Nidoran, another Ponyta, a Drowsy, a reverse Magnemite, and a Dugong.
Okay, so not the best of luck on the packs this time, but that was still fun to do. So I do this for the nostalgia because it's exciting to, even though it's a reprint of the original cards, to open up a pack and see cards that you haven't seen in 20 years. And that's why it's just fun to do it. And that's a bit of a problem when you go through eBay resellers other than the scalping of the cards and purchasing them for 4 times the retail value that you would otherwise purchase them for, is that occasionally sellers can weigh Pokemon card packs so you know if you're going to be getting something good or not inside based on the weight of the pack. I don't know if that was the case in this situation.
Not if I'm getting stuff like this.
I don't know. It's hard to know, but That's what I want to tell myself, at least, because I didn't get anything good this time, or last time, technically. But again, it's still exciting and fun to do, nonetheless. And thank you for letting us be indulgent in the nostalgia of this, as well as the Happy Meal toys. Getting to complete that and finish that off was fun, and then opening up these cards was just fun as well. But I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.